Hello grade 8, this is Miss Mary, and today our lesson about metallic bones. This is the third kind of bones we will speak about in this chapter, chapter 22. As we see here in the picture, we have different types of metals like brass, aluminum, cast iron, copper, steel. They all are examples of metals. So let's see what is a metallic bond. The valence electrons of the metal atoms move freely. As we see here, we have atoms. The valency electron outside, they move freely and they leave the atom, so the atom becomes positively charged ions because electrons go away from the atom itself. So the atom becomes positive charge and the electrons move freely around the positive ions. As we see here in the picture, they have negative charge. So the valency electron of the metal atoms move freely and the atoms change to positive ions, as we said. From here, the attraction between the positive ions and the free electrons, negative electrons, form the metallic bond. So the metallic bond formed between the positive ions when electrons move away from the atom and change it to positive ion, and the electrons that freely move between the positive ions. This attraction between positive and negative make the metallic bond. The metallic bond, as we see here in the picture, moving electrons. The yellow balls are for electrons and the grayish atoms for the metal ion. The metal ion has positive charge, electrons have negative charge. The attraction between them make the metallic bond. Here the positive ions fix it in position and the electrons move freely, found inside metals only. Properties of metals because of metallic bond. The metallic bonding allow metal to conduct electric current. For example, when you turn on a lamp, electrons move within the copper wire that connects the lamp to the outlet, and the electrons that move are the valency electron in the copper atoms. These electrons are free to move because the electrons are not connected to any one atom. So because of metallic bonding, electrons, as we said, they move freely, and that's why they conduct electricity very well. That's why metals are very good conductors. We use them in electric wires activity. Reshaping metal. Because electrons swim freely around the metal ions, the atoms in metals can be rearranged. As a result, metals can be reshaped. Properties: ductility and malleability. Ductility, it means the ability to be drawn into wires, like here. So metals, because of metallic bonding, they can be drawn into wires. Also, they can be hammered into very thin sheets, like the aluminum foil is very thin sheet. So the question here, what is ductility? Ductility, the ability to be drawn into wires. Also, we have another properties for metals because of metallic bond, like bending. Metal can be reshaped without breaking because metallic bond occur in many directions. Like here, if you see here, when we tap on the metal piece, what happens to the particles? They are rearranged because electrons, as we said, they move freely. That's why the electron constantly move around and between the metal ions. The moving electron maintaining the metallic bond no matter how the shape of the metal it changes. So metal objects can bend without being broken. And that's why look here to the nail, the iron nail. What happens to the iron nail? Because of reshaping it, it has this shape. This means that metals, because of the metallic bond, they change their shape and they don't break, they don't shatter, they just bend in different direction because electrons move freely, and that's why they don't break down. Okay, so in this question, list 4 properties of metals that are a result of metallic bond. So what are the properties of metals because of the metallic bond? Let's see. Number 1, electrical and thermal conductivity. We said because electrons move freely. Malleability, or the ability to be hammered into sheets. Malleability, we can make it very thin sheets. Aluminum foil, Number 3, ductility, or the ability to be drawn into wires. We can use metals to make wires. Number 4, bending without breaking. As we said, metals can bend easily without breaking apart. Okay, so this was everything for the metallic bond. So for now, we have finished chapter 22 about chemical bonds, ionic, covalent, and today we took the metallic bond. So take care of yourselves. See you. Bye bye.